first, a little bit of background. Global selling is where you can, from your one Amazon account, you get access to other markets. So for instance, if you're selling on Amazon.com in the States, you also get access to Canada and Mexico, and it doesn't cost you any more money. You get access to those markets as well, because what Amazon wants to do, of course, it wants to encourage you to sell in multiple marketplaces. Just like if you sell in the UK, you get access to the EU. You get access to all the EU places. In Australia, you also get access to Japan, for instance, etc., etc. So it's a great thing to do. You can make a lot of additional sales by setting it up. It is very, very good to do. However, for me, there is a way to set it up that minimizes risk for you. So, and I am very, very conservative, really, when it comes to business in many, many respects, until something is proven. And then I'm balls in, hell for leather. That's a technical term. Balls in, hell for leather, to extract as much money as possible from it. But I want to see proof that it works first, and I'm cautious until it proves itself to work. So here's my cautious until it proves itself to work strategy. What I do when I am thinking about selling in another marketplace is, let's take Amazon in Amazon.com, for instance. So if I'm thinking I'm going to start selling in Amazon in Canada, what I will do is I'll set up global shipping, which is what you do from here. Sellessential.com, global shipping, and you do it all from in here. Dead easy to do. It makes it super easy. And what I do is I ship the product from the USA to Canada per sale. So rather than moving stock out of the USA and putting it into a Canadian warehouse, what I do to begin with is I ship the product. So I alter my shipping settings, which you do through global sellings. I alter my shipping settings to send my product from the USA to Canada. And what I do is I eat the postage cost for that. So I pay the postage cost. So let's suppose I've got a product selling for $40 and it costs me $6 to send it from the USA to Canada. I will eat that cost myself. Rather than passing it on to the customers, I pay that myself. I just factor it in. And oftentimes what that means is my product is breaks even in terms of making a sale on Amazon. It just breaks even. I basically use my profit to send a product there. Now, why the hell do I do that? Well, it's because I want to see first if I can make sales in the Canadian market for my product. That's what I'm trying to establish. I want to see, before I invest thousands of dollars in stock, I want to see if I can actually make sales first. And so I do it in the most in the simplest way, and that's simply to ship from the USA into Canada, and therefore I can get to see if the product will sell. And because there's no extra postage, there's no barrier to entry for the consumer to buy my product. I hope that I've explained that in a way that makes sense for you, rather than shipping my stock over there. So I do that. And then what I do, of course, is I do some partial marketing in that marketplace. You get your reviews anyway, so you get to keep those. But I do some marketing in the marketplace. That could be Amazon PPC, could be Facebook, could be Google Ads, whatever it may be. And again, I just want to see if I can make sales there. As soon as I see I can make sales there, and as soon as I've got a sense of how many sales per day I can make, then I'll ship stock from the USA, perhaps, into Canada, and I set up a proper business in Canada, if that makes sense. So I'm very conservative until it's proven to me that it will work, and once it's proven to me that it works, then I am all in, all over it like a rash. So that's my strategy for that. Ooh, something from Kate. Are you sure you want me to mention that, Kate? Well, look, Kate says, we have all our stock stored in China. We use that to then send stock to the USA, to Canada, to Australia. So they store it in China, and then they may send over, and I think this is what Kate's saying, they'll send over 2 months worth of stock at a time into that particular marketplace. So the USA, Canada, Australia, for instance, they do it that way, which makes a lot of sense to do it that way. I think that answers that. Nick, would you try shipping between Oz and Japan? Yes. Again, you want to eat the cost. I would even do it at a small loss. At a small loss, not a big loss, a small loss. Just so that I can see if the market works, if I can make it work first. Again, I'm super, super cautious with money. I don't like losing money. That's not a good idea if you want to get wealthy, to lose money. And I've done a lot of that in the past, so now I'm very, very cautious. But as soon as something's proven to work, so I put things to the test in the cheapest way possible, and then once they prove themselves that they work, then I am all in. Then I'm doing everything I can to maximize the ROI from a particular strategy. Lynn, can I send my old stock to Canada? Yes, you can. Or will it be pricey to ship from USA to Canada? I don't know. You'd need to check that out yourself, Lynn. But yes, you can do that. Clint, would you just use a free shipping campaign to do this? Yep, that's all you'd need to do. That'd be dead easy to do. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.